Hi, I'm Liz Schrum of the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, The Show, brought to you by Grant Thornton and Madison Gas and Electric. On today's show, Tom Still, in his commentary, talks about the many faces of entrepreneurism in Wisconsin. And Jim Haney, who recently announced his plans to retire as president of Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, talks about the future of WMC and the challenges facing Wisconsin's economy. I'll be right back with the WisBusiness.com stock report for mid-June.
When someone you count on anticipates your needs, your job becomes a whole lot easier. Grant Thornton clients get advice and recommendations from partners in the U.S. and through member firms worldwide. Grant Thornton.
And now, here's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Rising solar energy. A new survey finds nearly 3/4 of solar energy professionals in Wisconsin expect company revenue to grow by more than 10% a year over the next couple of years. Last month's poll of 350 Wisconsin solar professionals also showed 60% likely to increase advertising and 55% likely to add at least one employee. And falling, locally owned BP gas stations. They're the target of consumer anger over the Gulf oil disaster. But they say potential boycotts would only hurt local merchants and employees since there are no corporate-owned BP stations in Wisconsin, just local, independently owned and operated stores bearing the BP logo. That's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Go to WisBusiness.com for more on these and other stories. And now, here's Tom Still with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
Ask the average person to describe an entrepreneur, and you may hear about scientists in white coats emerging from a laboratory with the promise of a life-saving drug. While that description certainly fits one successful class of entrepreneur in Wisconsin, there are many more flavors at this ice cream parlor. Across Wisconsin, entrepreneurism takes a variety of shapes and forms that involve young and old, city dwellers and rural residents, garage inventors, and moms with good ideas, and sectors of the economy that have little or nothing to do with medical technology. That diversity was on display earlier this month in Milwaukee at the annual Wisconsin Entrepreneurs Conference, where 400 people gathered to hear about trends shaping and reshaping the Wisconsin economy. At the conference, the 7th annual Governor's Business Plan Contest boiled down to 12 entrepreneurs who hailed from across Wisconsin. Their business plans reflected advanced manufacturing, business services, information technology, as well as life sciences. Contestants in the final round of the contest ranged from 50-something engineers who spent most of their careers inside larger companies, to a mom inspired by her daughter's reluctance to wear eyeglasses, to college entrepreneurs just beginning their journey through business life. The winner was a Fox Valley company that has turned a new page on an iconic institution, the school yearbook. Live Yearbook Incorporated of Neenah has developed a software platform to be used by students and schools to produce online yearbooks. It has the content controls and revenue models schools need and the creativity students want. The conference also reflected the fact that entrepreneurial opportunities exist across a full spectrum of businesses in Wisconsin, including sectors the state is uniquely positioned to address. Trends in the food movement, clean tech, social media, healthcare delivery, and trade were among them. The economy in Wisconsin continues to evolve in ways that are driven by innovation, knowledge, strategic investment, and measured risk-taking. Entrepreneurs are helping to lead the way. Some may wear white lab coats, but most are just as comfortable in the garb of everyday people.
Thanks, Tom. I'm back with Jim Haney, president of WMC, the state's largest business association. Thanks for joining us, Jim.
Thanks for having me.
You have said that you'll retire in 2011. What are some of the major accomplishments of WMC during your tenure?
I think we're well known for our advocacy work in the Capitol, and I'm very proud of the real first-rate lobbying team that I was able to put together over the years. But I'm equally proud of the things we do to help our own members become more competitive by focusing on the best practices in the area of environmental stewardship, safety, manufacturing excellence. Those are win-win situations where companies get better, stronger, and are able to hire more people.
And what are your priorities between now and the time you officially step down?
Well, we're going to have a change in the administration in Wisconsin. I think that will be a positive thing. We'll be actively involved in trying to get business-savvy legislators elected. And we'll be working on our Jobs 2010 program, which is our remedies for some of the state's problems, some of the ideas we have to try to make Wisconsin grow.
What are the major challenges facing Wisconsin's economy?
Wisconsin has to put its fiscal house in order. We tend to spend a lot of money, and we tend to adopt a lot of entitlement programs that simply aren't sustainable. So somehow we're going to have to figure out how to really balance the budget so that we don't start every biennium looking for new taxes.
Thanks, Jim, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, The Show. The show is produced by WisBusiness.com and the Wisconsin Technology Council, and sponsored by Grant Thornton and MG&E. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum. See you next time.